Well, hello everyone and welcome back. It's Saturday, August the 17th, 2019. I'm on my way to home near Hibernia Park. I've done work in this neighborhood before, just a cul-de-sac. They like my work, so I'm back here for like the fourth or fifth job. So yeah, that job I did on Thursday was pretty intense. I didn't have really a chance to narrate that one because I was just filming with my phone, but basically it was the yellow jacket nest in the attic at the corner, and the plan was to get it through the attic, but it was in such a tight spot that had beams, and it was like right there at the end, so I couldn't even reach in there. I was on my belly to begin with, but so we decided to get it extracted through the ceiling, but it turned out it was plasterboard. It was like an old 1920s, 1930s home where they were built to last back then, so they didn't use like cheap drywall, they used actual plaster, so had to hammer it out, and I'd use the customers' hammers and chisel. I wasn't really sure how to go about doing that, so it was kind of a learning experience, but I can kind of look back on that one and laugh now. So in the future, if I ever do that again, I'd probably just hammer it out. I wouldn't try to chisel it. That's probably best. And the customer didn't care that I was hammering out the plasterboard. They were going to fix it anyway. But yeah, that's can kind of look back on that one and laugh. But it was not laughing at the time. That was actually probably my most exhausting job of the year. I was on that job for about 2 hours. What I thought I could just bag from the attic and get rid of. It turned out a little bit more involved than that, but it was a success, and it worked out. So yeah, I'm just have a couple what I think are bald-faced hornet nests. The first one definitely is. The second job of the day, I'm not sure yet. I think that one's bald-faced hornets too. This one I'm going to be on a ladder, so I'm not sure if I'm going to film much of the extraction. I'll probably just get a little bit of footage, but then the second one's like at ground level, so I could probably film that one a little bit more. Excuse all the noise. They're actually doing some construction work on this road. That's here in Pennsylvania. They do construction, and the roads are shitty for 3 weeks until they resurface them. I don't know how other states are, but I think Pennsylvania is notorious for their lengthy road construction. So yeah, I'll see you when I get to the neighborhood near Hibernia Park. All right, bye-bye. So if you look there, they got the cones out. The nest is in the tree somewhere in there. I think I can see it there a little bit. This angle's bad, but yeah, the nest is actually right there. Pretty accessible. All right, so I'm pretty much situated. There's the nest. You got the entrance here on the left. So with this one, I'm gonna have to start trimming some of the branches just so I get easier access. I got one extension. But should be pretty straightforward. Set the camera. Not sure I'm going to set the camera because I need both hands while I'm trimming, so I'll try to show you some of the trimming action. I'll set it up here actually. Not sure if this is a good angle or not, but that's what I got. Get for you what I get for you. Already giving me some loving. Okay, that's good where I need it to. bring you a little bit closer. This is one of those that it's a really thick branch it's attached to. It's going to be tough to cut, but this is a swarm that hasn't been vacuumed at all. This is what they look like. Somebody commented last week they wanted to see a swarm not vacuumed, and it's very unnerving. And that venom's really burning my sinuses. But I'm going to get started now. I think I'll trim a little bit more later, but I got to draw these numbers down. Now this one, the fog would work good, because as you can see, they are on me. Glasses are a little bit steamed up, so it's kind of hard to see. Vacuum off the camera. Get vacuumed up this way. Whatever works, roll the numbers down any way that I can. There's always ways that you think it'll go, but at least they're attracted to the color black, so I'm just vacuum them off the camera. First video of its kind, Herc 1120 vacuuming off the GoPro. Vacuum the Hornets off the GoPro instead of off the nest. I just gotta draw down these numbers before I can really start tackling the nest. Every situation's different. You never know how you're gonna approach until you get to the job. And I really don't hope, I really don't want to get stung in the face. I got stung in the nose once by this species, once a veil fell on my nose, and it's tearing up. A real tear jerker. Getting stung in the nose by a bald-faced hornet. Very close to the nest. Backing them up some more. Set it there and suck them up out of the entrance while they go for my face. You know, you have experience and stuff, but I'll tell you what, I'm still anxious doing this. People make comments that I sounded like a madman in the last video, but you really you gotta kind of talk, and you're anxious doing this, so you might start humming songs or whatever, but that's just the way it is. And you're trying to get the job done. Got to regroup here. Lost the entrance, lost sight of the entrance. Okay, my glasses are fogged up. Right on my face. Draw down the number somewhat. Doesn't seem as bad as it was. Get to see them getting sucked right into the vacuum. There might be 2 entrances in this nest, which is not uncommon for a later season nest. They have more than 1 entrance, so it's just harder to tackle. This veil is getting close to my face. I haven't been stung yet. It's just a screen. They got to make more durable screens. Screens that are more rigid. The problem is these screens are so flexible. No stings yet. I don't want to jinx it though. Hopefully it's still recording. The viewfinder goes off after about 30 seconds to save battery life, so I can't really see what I'm filming. So we'll see how it turns out. Like I said, this wasn't the one I had planned on filming today, but I figured I would. I was going to film the one after this. I like to think I'm the go-to guy for any wasp issues on this street. Like I said, I've done about 5 jobs for various households on this street, so they know me pretty well. They know I'm the guy coming for the removal. It's always good, build up the clientele. That's how your business grows. Anybody trying to do this, gotta build your clientele, so to speak. All right, as you can see, it's a little bit calmer now. I had to trim quite a few branches. It's been about 25 minutes, I'm gonna say. These are just returning foragers, but no stings. So still got a little more work to do, but this nest is pretty much under control. I'll show you the final. I'll probably open it up, open this bad boy up then when I get it down. All right, here's the nest. See, just pretty much kind of built it. It was built down this way, but then it attached. Wasn't initially attached to this, but the side of it was kind of built, so now it's kind of free hanging. More free hanging than before. So it's like opening up the pinata. Or something tells me there's no candy in this one now. Those leaves actually make it stronger, so it's actually good that they incorporate the leaves and the branches into it. They need it because these nests have to withstand some pretty extreme weather. So yeah, you can see the nest there, all the brood and stuff, pupa and larva. The comb up there, all those big cap cells are queens, the fatter ones, the bigger ones, and then the smaller ones are males. I'm gonna have to vacuum a little bit more, and then I'll show you a little bit more. So they kind of have the males and queens interspersed, whereas species like Eculifrons and German yellow jacket, the big cells are mostly all queens, but they have large cells and small cells on the same comb, which is kind of intermixed, like with each other instead of just like zones of transition, if that makes sense. So yeah, they stay to this nest till the end. All right, about time to cut her down. Try to film and balance on this ladder and clip at the same time. That leaf, the leaf in the way. There it goes. If you buzzing around, that's it. It's pretty much mission accomplished. Fog a little bit, and this is what we were dealing with here. So it's got looks like something interesting I've noticed with this species is that they'll kind of chew out the cells at the end of the comb. So it's actually 3 combs. That's a tenorel there she just hatched out. They don't fly for about 2-3 days. They have a buttress-like suspensoria versus the pillars that some of the other ones, Vidua and Eculifrons, and they have pillars in between the combs for support. Whereas this is just like a thick central, supported amongst the central axis. Pull the combs out. See if the queen's still in here. She's sucked up. The queen would be nest bound anyway. But yeah, there's the queen there. There's the queen. This is the original queen. She's got the age spots. Face to face with a Dolichovespula maculata queen. See like that big brown spot. Zoom out a little bit. I mean, this camera isn't good for close-ups. But yeah, there's the mother. And this nest would be somewhat successful because I believe that there were some reproductives that were emitted. Here's the catch. Pretty sizable catch. I'd say maybe 200 some. The queen cannot fly anymore at this stage. So just there's a lot of people that walk in this neighborhood and stuff, so kind of had to go. It's just too nervous. A lot of families and stuff live around here with kids, so that's the reason why this nest had to be removed. But there's other ones around. There was actually one that I removed over in that tree. I believe it's an elm tree. Same kind of tree, but So yeah, these are all the queens. Some, it looks like some hatched out, but it's still a little early for new queens. But yeah, workers and males on this comb in this species, queens and males on the second comb, third comb, and etc. This species doesn't usually build any more than 4 combs. This was an average size nest. I'd say around a 200 worker nest, I'm guessing. So this top comb would have reared all the workers. It's on the bottom now, but it's actually arranged like this. This is how you see it normally. So this is the top comb, all the workers, queens and males, and then queens and males on this. And it looks like they have a little bit of an accessory buttress over there. So it's like the main buttress, and then there's a smaller one. Hopefully you can see it. So it's really an interesting structure. They'll probably merge too. The buttress would merge. So just gotta fog a little bit, and that's it. All right, have a good day. August 17th, 2019. I have another one I'm going to after this. And I actually referred a bunch of others to David, my one buddy. Just got so many calls. So I've been doing removals like pretty much every day, 2 or 3 every day. So it gets tiring, but that's what I'm doing. I'll probably take tomorrow off. All right, I might make all one video, or I might do 2 separate videos today if I do film the next removal. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye. And well, my battery's down to 57%. I just got done the first job of the day. As you can see, I'm a little bit, got my sweat on, but I'm heading straight over to the second one. Got another phone call during that job, but I referred out. Only so much of this I want to do, and it is a second job for me. I mean, my primary income is a completely different field. But see if this next job makes it to YouTube. Headed over to Downingtown, Pennsylvania right now. All right, see you when I get there. I also think it's for a hornet nest. So we'll see how it goes. All right.